Hello, hello, hello. It's Jeanette from Backroom Creations with my segment of Craft Round the Clock. Come on in and let me know where you're from. It's past the hump day. It's a Thursday. There we are. I found myself. There I am. So welcome, welcome everybody. Let's see if I can get this out. Come on in. Let me know you're here. There we go. It's starting in. Hello, hello. Come on in, let me know you're here. This is Jeanette from Backroom Creations with my Craft on the Clock segment. So today we're going to make some wooden Christmas trees. And good morning, Luann. How are you doing? So we're going to start with some, we just had some scrap wood around. Hello. Hello. Good morning, Miss Tracy. Hi, Pat. How are y'all doing? Happy Thursday. Whoop, whoop. Oh, I gotta go back to work today. So we're gonna start with my husband cut me some trees. And we're gonna be playing a little bit with them. I did this. Hi Maria from Ontario, Canada. So I was just doing something. I wanted something neutral. You know, there are lots of people that are very um monotone. They don't like lots of glitz and glam. Yeah, if you know me, you know I like my glitz and glam. But I did these, and then I just put some distressing ink on the edges. So we're going to do something a little bit different today. You guys wouldn't mind. We call sprinkle the glitter here because everybody knows me knows I love glitter. So I've already got one coat of ivory chalk paint from Walmart. Hi, Margaret. Well, welcome. Thank you for stopping by. If you don't follow me, pop me on the nose and hit those three dots. I love to make new friends. So I do have two camera shots. If you're not familiar with my lives, and I can show you a little bit better what's going on here. So I've got three trees that was painting. Actually, I wanted to paint them last night and I fell asleep. So we're gonna start. Um, and my husband, I'm like, this cut wood. I don't care what size they are. So I've got a couple the same, one a little bit smaller. Thank you. I much appreciate it. I am trying to. My next goal is 6,000. I think last time I checked, I'm about 200 away, 200 away. So I just keep plugging at it. That's all I can do. If you're a new business owner, just keep doing it. Go, go, go. So I didn't paint this side because this is the side that we're going to work on. I will probably have to go back and put a second coat on this. Let's make sure that, yeah, you can see. Okay, so we're going to paint and decoupage. Welcome, Stephanie. Welcome, welcome. My name is Jeanette. I'm with Backroom Creations. Um, we've got some little stars that I just kind of took my little saw and got a notch in. I've been painting. I've already had the diamond dust out this morning. I'm in Ohio, so I'm on the eastern side. I'm from Albuquerque, New Mexico. Thank you, Roxy, and good morning. So, my fingers. Listen, I'm a messy painter. I have to wear an apron. No questions asked. It is what it is. I have boxes of gloves. I have baby wipes like stationed everywhere in my craft room. So that's just is what it is. So I used to scrapbook when I'm from Kettering. I know where that is. I am in Ohio. So I have scrapbook. When my first grandchildren were born, I scrapbooked everything. Every time they came in the house, I took pictures. It was, oh, I can just remember every time I had my camera out, I just stayed on the table. So, but I do have a lot of scrapbook paper, and now I'm going back to putting it in good use. And we're gonna do some. Thank you, Dawn. We're gonna do work on some of these papers. We're gonna work on this one right now, and they are so big that we'll have to put them in a diamond shape. So I just painted all the sides of my trees with ivory chalk paint and left this one plain Jane. Get my big bottle here. I had to open up a new bottle of decoupage. When I first started crafting, I think I bought a bottle, a little bottle, and it was like lasted years. So now I'm going through stuff left and right. I use my 40% coupon at Joann's to get them because it is a little bit more expensive at Joann's, but use that coupon. Okay, so we're just gonna put some decoupage on here. Now you can dry it. Since it's a flat surface, you can dry it and then iron it. I'm not gonna iron today. I'm gonna get it out. Well, it's just over there, but still. We're not gonna iron today. This is pretty stiff uh, scrapbook paper. So usually when it's thicker paper, you don't really need to iron. It's the napkins and the rice paper and stuff like that that gives us such those problems. Let's see where I hit my scissors. I got scissors everywhere too. So I just bent that over to give me a little bit of idea how much I need to cut off. I don't need it all in there. I've been seeing everybody's getting different temperatures. I think it's in the 40s here this morning. I looked vaguely when I walked up. So we're just gonna put this down here. Now, like I said, if it was rice paper or hey Tiffany, how are you doing? Um, a napkin, I would probably dry the glue and then put the napkin on it, iron it, just because that gives you more a smooth finish. Oh, look at that! Good thing I didn't have that down all the way. Now we're gonna put some more Mod Podge on here. There we go. Usually that tip gives me such a problem. I didn't pay attention to where I was putting stuff. I was yakking. Somebody said that's what you get for yakking. Ah, I pushed it. I got too much glue on there. 50 degrees. Oh yuck. Middle of cold front. Barbara from California. So because I put a lot of Mod Podge on there, I'm probably gonna let this dry just a minute, and we'll work on another one, and then we'll come back to it. I'm just feeling it. Now I went down to the. I think we're gonna go down to the basement and um, I forgot to sand my block, so I was down there this morning doing that. So there's that one. Let's do. And I thought these would complement each other. You know, the red with the gold. Hi, Shar. Sweet Shar, thank you. Good morning. Good morning. So I've been like, I have a box for each project or a little basket, and my husband's like, "You're gonna use all that in one project?" I'm like, "No, I want options. Don't you want options to use on your projects? You know, when you're not live, you can like run get it and go with the flow, take a break, when you're live, you're like, I gotta have options sitting there. I may change my mind, or things don't go the way that we want. So we gotta have options. I'd say he's a man you don't understand, but he does help go live too. He doesn't do projects like this. We started out our lives as makers, which is still hard. Um, he only does one. He only does one kind of wreath, and so everybody knows what to expect. And he don't have no no oopses or. Yeah. I saved my bigger ones. I got a big bin over there that is full of stuff. Grandchildren come over. Well, can I get in the bin? I'm like, yeah. I like chippy brushes, but then they're like they lose their hairs all the time, and sometimes they're just my nemesis. So I hope everybody is having a fabulous morning. Hey Ann, how you doing? Long time no see. You never know when I'm gonna go live. Well, my wreath make if you want to see me make a wreath, it's always on Mondays and Wednesdays, 8 p.m. Eastern. But my craft around the clock times are always sporadic because of my work schedule. I'm still working, unfortunately. I keep saying every time I hear that SU ching, that's my retirement. I accidentally my phone on at work. You know, the volume up. What was that? That's my retirement. It's a nice sound. We have a Shopify and a Etsy, so they have different sounds. You know, Etsy is cha-ching and Shopify is just ching. So if they both go off in one day, they're like, "What? Now what was that?" See, that's my craft one. You're playing hooky today. Sometimes I won't promote hooky, but you know, sometimes you're like, I just need a break. You ever just need a break? Last week when I was off and my husband works, he gets the Monday through Friday job, and I didn't trim this one before. Oh well. I'm like, I don't feel like doing anything today. It's like it's okay, you know. But then when he comes home, he'll say, "Did you do this today?" No, you told me I didn't have to do that today. Okay. He does do most of the laundry, so that is a plus. Plus his knees hurting. You know, when you get older, body aches and pains. Need an and mental day. I'm gonna go to work and I tell my boss that and then I've only been working there. Oh, my hubby's he forgot what time I was going live. Stop it. I have to work late tonight, so I'm like, you get to pick up the OGP order, the online grocery order at Walmart. They know when I come into work, like the look on my face. They're like, oh, let's just stay away from her today, which is kind of hard to do. But not I'm grumpy, and mine's just usually I'm in pain. But actually, crafting is my therapy. if I didn't plan on selling anything, I would still craft. I've always been a crafter. So here we have 3 trees. All we did was decoupage. Well, I painted and I decoupaged paper on it. Go back to our first one now. Where's my little sander? Oh, there it is. So we're gonna do. Hi, Stacy. How are you? Well, for 8 years, I was a loss prevention manager at Walmart, and now I'm a manager at Harbor Freight. Um, oh, there's my hobby. Must be riding today. We're just gonna take our little gator sander. This is my second one. I lost my first one. It's in this room somewhere. I just don't know where it's at. So everybody say hi, hubby. He probably sent me that message and go, oh, she had a craft around the clock this morning. We're talking about you, Floyd. How you make a mean little wreath. So I like to do distress on the edges of my wood projects. So I tend to usually I take a sander to them. Um, oh, I know. You can get them at Walmart. We have Menards, which is like a Lowe's. You can get them on Amazon. There we go. Hey, Abby. So then we'll just pull this off. We'll have a nice little distressed look. I've been making these to sell, but I'm thinking I need some of these on my mantle. But I have a whimsical dining room, um, which is the lime green, red, and white and silver. So I would have to blend some up some. I can tell I didn't get my wood. I was in a hurry. Yes, honey, I did have to go down to the basement and sand. You're probably going, I told you so. So my wood's not as thin as or as smooth as I like it, but just like that, putting them in little an arrangement with 3, um, maybe mostly big ones this time because I'm like, just make me whatever. But they do the job very well, and they get in, and then I have like little embroidery boards. Um, get into like little tight places that you want to decoupage and remove the napkin or the paper. Oop, not yet. So I always do it a little bit of an angle. So I have a little bit of exposed wood that, oops, I got a little bit more exposed wood right there. Gosh, I'm seeing, like my little cursor is over everybody's little comments and it's given to me in Spanish. I'm like, oh, what's that? I don't need that. Yes, these little sanders are great. And this is Sticks scrapbook paper. And it's not taking a whole lot of effort to get it off. See? It's called a gator char, Gator. And they come with little refills. They come in a multi-pack. It's got different refills. And you can get the refills on Amazon too. They just Velcro on. They're kind of nice. The sanding blocks, I tear them up. It's like you start to sand with those blocks, and it just comes apart. So I don't like those. Here's our last one. So like if you do this on a napkin, it's like swipe, swipe, it's off. Because I have the on the other side. You've never seen one of these? Oh my gosh. I don't remember who it was. It was one of the crafters. Um, and I seen use it one night, and I'm like you, what is that? Where can I get one? This makes decoupaging very, very easy. And like I said, I have some little files and emery boards for getting into tight places. Floyd, where are you going at today? They're quite nice. Yesterday, I always try to watch some people while on my days off while I'm doing something. You never know. You might be floating around the house if you go live. Um, but yesterday it was run, 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 run. That just came off in one little piece. So you can stop here and just make you a little arrangement. Cute. We can't stop there though. So we're gonna tear it a little bit. It's not. I like rustic. Not quite primitive, but I love pit berries. So every time Miss Tracy gets out pit berries, I'm like, oh, pit berries. So I don't have an applicator thing. I thought I found one, but it was silicone. It doesn't like to work. So I literally just take the whole ink pad and go around the edges. Now, if you touch the edge, it will smear. I found that out the hard way. But you can also take a baby wipe and dip it in. I know I love pit berries. I have a whole tote of nothing but pit berries. I went to, if anybody's from Indiana, Floyd always has to correct me what the name of this place is. It's in Indiana. It's in Centerville, Indiana, off of 70, Interstate 70, Glow Candle Company, something like that. We went into this place on the way home from Illinois this year, and oh my gosh, if you love candles and home decor signs and pit berries, that is your place. I'll have to look up the name and put it on my page because oh my gosh, we were in heaven. Even my husband, I see it kind of smudged right there, but that's okay because it does come off until it's dry. Oh, look at that! Somebody from Indiana. We were just talking about Indians, so you can distress it. Um, I oh my gosh, it is. And you're in Kentucky. I don't know how far it will be from you. It's right off of 70 because that's what we take from Illinois to Ohio. It's real close to the Ohio border. Pretty sure it's in Centerville. I was starting to get sick on the way home and didn't really realize it. I was like aching and paining, so I was like pushing the cart. My friend Angela from California had come home with us, and I had to buy a blanket from Cracker Barrel and just like curl up in the back seat. And I'm like, just leave me alone. Not awful to get sick on a trip. I think this paper is my favorite. We're doing good on time because you can just stop right here and you're done. But we're not going to do that. Some of my little standing stuff. These are bed pads. Now, don't I've seen some people say the puppy pads. Puppy pads are more expensive. Or no, buy the puppy pads. The human ones are more expensive, or the other way around. It's one of them. But my mother-in-law passed this year, and she had a ton of these at home. So Like, I can use them. Hey, honey. Hi, Angela. We were just talking about you. Okay, so as I have lights, I have my little star. These, I think about last year. That looks like a Hobby Lobby. Yep, Hobby Lobby. When we was talking about stopping at that candle place on the way home from Illinois to here. So Floyd got me these last year. They're little bells. Aren't they so cute? You can use twine. So let's take this one. Yep, turn my glue gun on. Alrighty. I know that place was. Hi, Stacy. So this is really, really thin jute twine. You can just start it on the back. I gotta be careful because I don't want to smudge this too bad. I would too. She's in a boot on her foot. So you can start it. I just wanted to cover up where I had glued it. And then you can angle it down. And I'm not doing it any particular. I didn't sprinkle anything, Angela. If you wouldn't mind doing it, I'd appreciate it. So you can just wrap it around. Yeah. See how you like it. I'll pack it with some glue on the back. And really, these trees, you can almost make them one thing on one side, another on the back side, and you can have dual trees. That looks just as nice. Oh, you did? All right. Thanks, honey. My honey's taking care of me even when he's at work. I used to be able to do that when I was at work and he had to go live for me. I would be able to sprinkle, but good job, not so much. So we're just going to dab a little bit of glue on the edges just so to keep it ouch. Hot. I know, right? It's hot glue, Jeanette. It's meant to be hot. Oh, we only need 3 more people. At 30 people, we draw names and put them in the bucket. I got a big bucket back here that we put names in. Isn't that cute? So this is just a little star. I kind of took my little saw and give it a little notch. Looking for my thank you, pandas. So we're just going to take some of the Tim Hortons Distress Oxide. This one is Vintage Photo. Probably, I've got a couple other colors. I think this is my favorite. It's the one I use the most. I'm not sure what to do with all them colors and inks and I'm making wooden trees, Angela. Sorry, I didn't see it. Okay. So there's a little tree or star. Okay. Yes, Floyd did cut them for me. He was a good boy. Okay. So then we're just gonna put a little bit of glue up here on the top. And that's why I cut that little notch, just so that star would sit a little more on top of the tree, because I don't know that glue would have held it. One more to 30. Oh, I see 30. I'm drawing names. So I don't draw the names live, but trust me, my integrity is in check. Actually, that's Floyd's job. He goes through the lives and he just scrolls on his phone and puts his finger down. So isn't that cute? And it's just wood, scrap paper, some string, and a star. Woohoo! So we got that one. All right, let's see what else we can do. I put some diamond dust on a star. I don't know if that would have. I should have. Awesome. 33. Oh, I was melting a hole in my little table there. So you used to just throw my glue gun down. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So I'm even though this has diamond dust on it, we're gonna give it a little bit of because it needs to match. Oh, thank you so much, Candace. No, I was off yesterday, Angela. I was running my full head off yesterday. I'm not off again until Saturday. And Saturday at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I will be in the Vintage and Thrifted event. So you can go to the Vintage and Thrifted Facebook page. Check see if you're still on here. If you wanted to put that link in. So a little bit of the diamond dust coming off, not much. I know. Life just keeps getting in the way. I have to work late tonight. There's my little notch. So let's put this one on this tree. I only did 2 stars because I didn't know how fast what I was going to exactly put on them. Just put that down there for a minute. Is that 6:30 your time or 6:30 my time? If it's 6:30 your time, then I'll be home. I only work till 9. But if you're not a follower, I would love to be a friend. So if you pop me on the nose and click those 3 dots, I'd love for you to be able to know when I go live. All right, I'm making a big old hot mess here. Literally hot. My time. I watched the replay. Okay, so we've already done that. So these are twinkle lights from Amazon. So we can glue this on the back. Thank you. I much appreciate it. And that's the one thing. You too, honey. Angela's my friend from California. We do FaceTime and we craft together. And I mean, we walk around the house with each other. Oh, thanks, honey. All right, so we glued that on. We're going to wrap like we did our other one. We may have to do that a tangle or two. That's the worst thing that these little things do is get tangled up. All right, there's my end. Because my granddaughter she's like, what's that? And I'm like, lights. Of course, so she was turning it off and on. They have like a package of 10 or 12 or something like that. This is DIY. I like to use fabric. I love to do 3D, um, like artwork, add 3D stuff to it. That's like my new thing. I think we're looped in. All right, honey. Thank you for stopping by. There we go. It's coming now. Of course, it's wired, so it's just not like. There we go. Okay, so we're gonna wrap these like we did our our string. You want to wrap it a few spots because they're so far apart. Maybe not that not that long. Good morning, Susan. Long time no see, huh? Susan was on my live last night. I'm gonna go to work with brown fingers, and they're like, "What have you been doing?" 10 minutes. I'm just gonna do that in 3 places. So you can glue this down, or we can stick it through. Okay, maybe that wasn't gonna work. Ah, fumble fingers. Okay. And if you wanted to literally just wrap it around all the way up the tree, you could. And then come back. Redo. Yes, we are going to glue it. Thank you, Susan. Remember, I have to set that over there now. So now we have some lights. Ooh. These are from. One thing I hate about pit berries, because if you have them for a while, some of them will get a little broken. I've had these for a year or two. But the thing about pit berries is if you have a bad one, just cut it off. Save it. You never know when you're going to need a little berry. These are just red and green. They almost look fuzzy. Look at my hands. They're like a little fuzzy berry. Ouch. Just need to have to sit still. And these will help to hide your wires. I mean, they're clear wires, but you can put as many or as few on here that you want. Oh, I think what I'm going to do is take the pit berries. And they match our paper really well. I'm actually wrapping this backwards so the lights. So you can just wrap these all the way down. I have pit berries in every color. I mean every color. I'm partial to the ones that we got at the Camel Cup though, because they're the primitive colors, the dark green, the dark orange, the cream, and they're mixed colors. I think they have a website. I'm gonna order me some. This is a little bit thicker wire. We can wrap it around. If they don't stay put, you have a little glue back there on the back. There we go. Tree number 2. I didn't know you left. So I did not paint a star for this one. I might not. So here, these are just bells on wire, just like a pitberry. I think they were actually sold in the pitberry section. It might be in the Christmas of Hobby Lobby. Woo! Oh, my stuff's almost tangled up. Because I get in a hurry to put it away. Woo-hoo, 31, 31. Floyd, you got to pull 5 names from this one. He's my official puller. He just gives me a sheet of paper with 5 names on it, and I got to write them on little pieces of paper and drop it in a bucket. Ooh, and time to spare. I never do that, honey. I never have time to spare. I'm usually trying to do too big of a project. Just wrapping that last little bit around. So this could be temporary if you didn't want to keep it. Maybe you changed your mind and you want to do something different. And then the stars I bought on Amazon. They were just multi different stars. You could have a little one. The size that I used was this. Just paint your star. This is just right here, so it's convenient. I diamond dusted the one star. You see how it could look. I would probably do that one a little bit. I'd probably almost do it red. Yeah, I can for a little bit. So let me switch this back really quick. So we have this one, which I'll have to put a little notch in. And then we have this one. And we have this one. So it doesn't take a whole lot. Thank you, Candace. I much appreciate it. We have these 2. I'll put a star on that one and these 2. So I did not look to see who the next follower was, or presenter, because I always get the wrong name. So go to Craft on the Clock, and Tracy will post the next presenter. And if you don't have anything to do today, there's lots of presenters all the way on to this evening that you can watch and learn from. I much appreciate everybody that came to visit me this morning. And if you're a new follower, thank you. I appreciate it. You guys have a great Thursday, and we'll see you later. Bye.